Traders, thank you so much for joining us into today's live stream. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Guna. So I have been trading for almost 4 years now, and what I do in my live stream is essentially I share with you guys as much free information pertaining to price action and any potential trades that I am anticipating to take for the day, also for throughout the week. Okay, so guys, I want to get right into today's session because BTC actually something happened lah. I set a pending limit for those that don't know. Okay, a limit order basically means you can set an entry opportunity. Okay, before the market comes there because you anticipate market to come back to this area. So when market or price comes and trade to those zones, right, it will automatically enter you inside of the trade lah. Okay, so this after this break, I was anticipating this to happen. Price come down, okay, come back up a bit, and then start to move down. Okay, at least to the target level here lah. But I don't not sure now if market will continue to do that or not because we already have a very powerful move towards the downside, and we did sweep also certain form of liquidity lah. So yeah, it's okay lah. Some we cannot catch everything. So we can just be thankful that we can analyze certain stuff lah. Okay. Hello, sir. Hello, Lion. Thank you so much for joining us in today's live stream. So, guys, I need to update you guys about gold and also any other potential opportunities that we may be seeing happening today. Yesterday, I shared with you guys, right? Got news, right, today? What time is it? Let me go and check again. Okay, wait, Forex Factory. Okay, every time I open the Forex Factory, I can see Trump face now. Okay, 10 p.m. Oh yeah, 10 p.m. Correct. PMI. Okay, guys. So just be aware. Today at 10 p.m. we will have some sort of news related to USD. So any pairing that is versus USD or has the word USD, just be aware. Okay, so straight away let's go into gold first. Price actually came back, guys, into my level. I didn't not really break even because I closed off the trade when I start to see Asia session starting to come down. I didn't like the way how market was moving, especially really slow. Slow in terms of usually when I enter how market will move. I know now we're seeing a very powerful move again up, but I'm not rushing to enter just because of that or re-entry or anything. I got off the trade already today early morning. Okay, way before break even. My break even was here below this red line here. So here my break even was here. So lucky lah, I took it out already. We are still in the sense of moving in that certain directional bias to at least take out this ultimate target potentially only potentially. So am I potentially going to be entering again? Maybe. So I need to see later on what I'm actually what is the market actually giving to me lah, essentially. That's the most important thing, as traders we must always ask ourselves certain questions. What is the market showing to me today? Okay, we cannot force the market to show us certain things. Okay, when we do this, it's very dangerous, really. But we can essentially see what the market wants to show us today. In that sense, it's a lot more humbling. And also, in that sense, we respect price and we respect in terms of how the market actually wants to move and so forth. Okay, so what I will do right now, right, is I essentially just want to draw a line. Okay, I want to draw a line here. Okay, let me just set an alarm. So I want to see if and only if price comes back to this level here, potentially I may be looking for an entry opportunity for buy. Because as of now, okay, I am still quite bullish lah, at least until to that ultimate target. Potentially lah, at least until ultimate target. And this one also 3393.624. But this is a close range liquidity, so which I believe price is heading to take out. Okay, so my bias still essentially the same. Will I enter now? Definitely no. I will just wait and see. Probably during New York session open lah. Then maybe. Because I also have to bear in mind that 10 o'clock we do have news. So based on what price action is showing me, only if it's clear that we are moving towards the upside, I will enter regardless of the news. Because usually price action kind of is able to predict the outcome of the news also lah. Not all the time, but based on my backtesting, quite high in terms of percentage levels. and it's a risk I'm willing to take. I'm okay to take if it's clear only. Okay, so guys, GBP JPY. Do you guys remember the zone yesterday? It came down, and then I told we just wait. Is what GBP USD JPY USD? No, GBP JPY. Yeah, and then we kind of anticipated, for it to actually bounce from that zone. I don't know why I go and remove the zone today. I wanted to make my charts clean. I'd only go and delete the zones in GBP JPY, and then I shut down my laptop, so I cannot control Z. Very annoying. I can find it back lah. Of course, I can find it back to zones, but I just want to show you a little bit more clear cut lah, so it'll be easier for you guys to see it also. Actually, no. If the zones was there, it's easier for you guys to see. So my apologies, guys. Seriously, my apologies. So roughly we are sitting inside this range lah. I don't know lah. I predict right. GBP JPY. Okay. Overall lah. Based on how the market essentially is showing me that it's moving right in based on the directional bias. By right we actually should be moving down. Okay. Personally lah. What I'm seeing right now we should personally be moving down, but not yet. Almost in that criteria for us to actually start to see a potential move towards the downside lah. Okay, I really was anticipating at least this line 196.916 to be taken out first prior to a move towards the downside. Okay, but in the sense of how market is aligning itself, in terms of how market is actually how preparing itself, right, in terms of the structure points, right, it is showing me signs that it is almost ready to start moving towards the downside. But again, it's best for us to wait a little bit more, and then just to understand in terms of what price will actually do later on. Okay, later on meaning when, guys? Very clear, huh? Later on meaning means New York session. Because why? We are close by New York session as of now. So no point for us to actually rush into the market. Okay, that's a very terrible thing to do. Let me draw another zone, potential zone. This one here. Okay, so not yet. Really not yet. Not yet ready. Almost, but not yet ready. So if we are potentially not going to take out the liquidity at 196.91, sorry, 196.916 prior to actually making a move towards the downside, right? Maybe I might be aiming for these liquidity levels, which is quite nearby, okay, which is 195.035. This is like a very close by liquidity range lah, that I personally will be looking to aim for. And also another one roughly will be here, roughly here. So very close by these two liquidity ranges lah. If we are starting to move down already, those are the targets and potential zones that I will personally be looking to aim for. Okay, but we're not ready yet. Just letting you guys know the potential markets that I'm looking into. GBP USD. Look at this, guys. We suddenly consolidating like crazy. Today only lah. Yesterday actually we did move up, Okay, we did move up, which was a very beautiful move towards the upside. Then after that we started consolidating. GBP USD. But again, consolidation is not necessarily a bad thing, right? Every consolidation means what? We are kind of collecting power. I also did some analysis today because price was already consolidating, right? I did see another potential target, guys, okay, towards the downside. I know my ultimate is here, okay, but I saw a close and also very powerful key level, which is this equal lows. Okay, which I didn't realize it was there yesterday. It was my bad. So it was equal lows based on H4 somehow. So these are the equal low levels which are yet to be taken by the market. And nevertheless, we are already in the sense of moving towards the downside. But we haven't really shift that structure point yet to really start to make a move down. Not yet. Almost, but not yet. So that's why I'm kind of like waiting right now. Personally lah. Okay, let me remove this. Okay, I'm waiting to see something happen inside of this zone and to let me know lah. Okay, right now we're starting to move down. So then I'll be primarily focusing on any potential selling opportunity that I can find in the market. And then my ultimate for now, okay, will actually probably be this equal low level here. Since this is the closest range of liquidity and also based on how the market directional bias is currently moving. Lah. After, if let's say, right, we start to move down and then we take out this equal low, then probably next week or what, I will maintain my ultimate target level here. Lah. But depending also how the market structure will be showing us. As of now, I believe this will be a lot more better target considering right now we suddenly start to move in a consolidation phase lah. Okay, so currently if you guys want me to draw a certain zones, right, just to show you, okay, this is one, yeah, this is one of the zones, and then right now we just seeing how price actually reacts within the zone, which you know lah how it's reacting. Consolidation, price is really just consolidating everywhere right now. Okay, so this is not something we really are looking forward to as of now. Okay, definitely no, but sure by New York session, especially around 10 o'clock when the news come out, right? Because this is GBP versus USD. Okay, if we really want to move to the equal low, that means the news outcome for USD might be good. Okay, so in that sense, then GBP USD will move down. So let's see later what price action will tell us. This is a little bit too choppy to give any predictions about the outcome of that news. Nevertheless, we still have time. Let's see later. Huh? AUD Okay, AUD yesterday also I told you guys I didn't do much of an analysis. Okay, for AUD. Today, personally, I did just go through the charts a little bit. Okay, to understand in terms of my directional bias for AUD. Uh, I cannot really know if we want to move up or down here because we are currently respecting this key level. Again, guys, this key level is not support resistance. I know it kind of looks that sense, but this is related to my own personal trading strategy whereby I like to see certain things, quite a few things happening within these key levels to really draw them out there. Okay, wicks are also very important for me. I know some people say wicks not important. For me, the way how I draw these wicks are also very important. Okay, the same thing, guys, for crypto space, right? Like Solana, event to our target. I actually traded this yesterday. I told you guys I'm focusing on ETH and Solana. So I traded both of them. Both of them actually went in the direction of buyers. I shared it on my Instagram page. ETH was very funny. It came close to my level, and then it went down. So I closed off the trade. Better be safe. Okay. Then after that, it went even higher than my TP. But nevertheless, I was still happy. And then Solana also same thing. It went to my target range, which is 167.35. Everything I share with you guys on my Instagram page, so you guys can actually go and look and check that out. All of these strategies, all essentially is the same. The only difference is in terms of how the market behave. Because why? Different market, different pairing, they behave differently. Some a lot more aggressive, some is a lot more calmer. So that is where back testing really will help us out now. Okay. So if you guys would like to learn how I give analysis, especially like yesterday's analysis and all, and how I personally take trades, I actually do have my own personal course where I go through a kind of intensive 6 week course journey with you. Even though if you're a total newbie, you don't even know what candlesticks are, so no problem. So the course basically will be able to transform your understanding of trading or how you see trading, the way how I do it on my day to day, my live streams, everything. So you can think about it, 4 years of my experience, all compressed just in under 6 weeks time. Uh, because why 4 years is because I was all over the place. Lah. I didn't know what to focus on. So once I really understood what to focus on and how, what actually made me find certain form of success in trading today, that is what I actually compress. So if you guys are interested to find out more details about that course, we do have openings right now. Only the first 2 weeks of a brand new month. That's the only opening I will actually give out. You guys can reach out to me through my Instagram link. Okay, I have a link in the description below to find out more details about the course. Okay, guys. With that being said, AUD USD also there is something happening, right now, but it's only one thing. Okay, it's not a priority thing for me to actually focus on as of now. So, but overall, that one thing is anticipating a move towards the upside. Okay, is anticipating that. But at the same time, remember something related about correlations, right? Not only about pairs correlating, What about the understanding about the news? So you see AUD USD. If right, the thing happening right here, all right, is anticipating us to move up. But again, I'm not saying this is only one thing happening so far, which is not enough. Okay, if that's the case, that means the outcome of the news for USD later should be bad. All right, remember this should be bad. However, vice versa, GBP USD is showing more indications. Not only one thing, it has quite a few things happen that potentially he wants to move down. Okay, for him to move down, USD should be good. Can you see? So this is when we should really step back on the market a bit. Don't just believe based on one confluence. Okay, this is why you have to have multiple confluences, multiple understandings in terms of how the market and what price action is showing you. Price action will do its best to confuse you. Okay, so when you feel extremely confused in the market space, especially the price action, guess what? Don't trade on that day. That is what market makers want to make you do, right? Then you don't give them anything. Just stay from the market. You just look at the market and how the market will flow. And then the best thing to do, like personally, especially if you guys are new, trade after news. Don't trade before news. Okay? Because after news, then you will start to see that certain directional bias and where actually market maker planning to push price, right? So you trade after the news, so you follow whatever direction that they want to push. That's all. Okay, we don't have to make it very complicated or anything. So as of now, if price action is telling you two confusing things, right? Remember, just be aware. But again, like I said, that's why I have multiple confluences. I've been through this so many times already. So this one doesn't really scare me anymore because I don't enter just based on one thing. So there are quite a few things that has to happen prior for me to actually have an entry opportunity. Okay, so USD JPY. Okay, guys. So this one, right? We are actually very close to our ultimate target already. Price actually went down yesterday. Really, very beautifully. You can see. This is the one. Yeah, this is the one. Really, really beautifully. We kept pushing towards the downside. Of course, there was no entry opportunity yesterday. Okay, for me. But right now, right, we came back inside of a certain zone. Again, another thing now you see, the same concept with the news. USD JPY got a lot more things happening in terms of confluences, price action, and so on, right? And we are very close by the ultimate target, and we are currently still inside of a key level that is currently pushing price down. Okay, so what is the news outcome that price action is telling you probably will be coming up? Good or bad for USD? Remember, the major pairing is USD. This one should be bad, right? So you see, AUD say it should be good. GBP say it should be bad. USD JPY say it should be bad. But don't do the game like, okay, I analyze five charts. Three charts say it should be good. Two charts say it should be bad. That means it should be good. Don't gamble like this. Okay, just I want you to start thinking like a trader. Start thinking in the sense that price action, whatever price action is telling us right, whatever price action is showing us right now, that is the probability of the outcome. Only is not a confirmation. Imagine if it's a confirmation, guys, how much money everybody can make just based on this. Because it's a very simple thing to do. But our price comes inside of a bearish order block. For confirm, the news will be bad for the certain pair. Then only the order block will work. If this happens, man, very easy to make money with you guys. Okay, just have it in the back of your head. That's all. Just understand what price action is showing us, and then we just wait and see the outcome. All right. But based on what we can see now, for USD JPY, based on price action, it is anticipating the newsletter outcome to be bad for USD. So let's see. Okay, no predictions for entry opportunity as of now because we currently are just moving back inside of this key level zone. And personally, I'm not seeing anything yet happening lah. Okay, for a potential selling opportunity. But I am going to mark this off, this one, because I might enter USD JPY, considering we did come back inside of this range. So, and then I will be aiming for this ultimate target if in the sense we are moving down. If we are moving up, then I won't be focusing on any selling opportunities as of now. So let's see later when the news come up. So let's see. Last but not least, USD chef. I was anticipating today morning because I woke up today earlier. I wanted to take a buying opportunity to this level. I didn't because there was no opportunity for me to enter. I know you guys might be confused, okay? Like if you can see a target, why not just enter? That is considered opportunity. Yes. What do you guys think is correct? Not wrong to think in that sense, but this is something similar to what we saw in what pair? AUD USD. One thing. That's all. It only indicate to me one thing as of now, that we are moving towards the upside. It is not enough, guys. I've been through this journey 4 years already. Almost 4 years. It's a very difficult journey, but difficult is not in the sense of trading. Trading is simple. Mind. Okay, the mindset is the one that's very difficult. We have to keep controlling our mind to simply enter stuff. Even though in this sense it went to the direction of bias, okay, especially in our live streams, usually when I give you guys predictions, how market move then is not because I can predict the future. It's all just predictions only based on price action and my experience. That's all. Okay? Just because know, not know, like I cannot say no, just because I predict, have a high prediction that this is where market will be potentially heading to, it does not mean I can just enter buy like that. I have to see quite a few things happening, especially in lower time frames. Okay, I have to see certain things happening prior to potentially entering for a buying opportunity. So the things that I saw, I did saw something, guys. I saw something here, a very mini zone, but price never came back inside of the zone. There was no entry opportunity for me. And when I waited for London session, I wanted to enter during London session. I saw nothing also. There was no trading opportunity or potential entry model opportunity for me to enter the market. So this is when, as traders, right, we have to learn to give up the opportunity, but just be thankful that we are able to predict such an opportunity. Okay, the marketplace almost every day has opportunity for every type of trader to trade, but not necessarily every opportunity belongs to us. This is something we have to like go as traders, like in our mindset. It's a very big thing, something that I learned after market keep humbling me in terms of making me lose so many times. Then only I start to learn every opportunity does not belong to us, even though we know how to trade, even though we're very good at trading. Okay, even though we are profitable, every opportunity does not belong to us. How we can know this, right? When we lose. Okay, whenever we enter a trade and then we go analyze, we will start to ask ourselves sometimes why we enter this trade. You never follow our SOP or something. Those are what I mean by opportunity that don't belong to us. But we choose to enter the market. Because trading is very easy. It's just pressing a button. Buy, sell. You're inside it. That's it. You can make money. Okay? So this is just a advice lah that I'm giving to you guys. It went in the direction of buyers, but there was no trading opportunity for me to enter. Nevertheless, I just let it go. We can find another one. But USD CHF, right, guys? I was anticipating to wait after this price gets taken out. What will be happening in the market? Okay, I don't see anything serious. Okay, to potentially, oh, right now we can focus on sell or focus on buy. Not really. Also, we do have certain form of trend line. Not really a very beautiful trend line, but all of this is liquidity. Okay, resting below this level, which probably price may start to move towards the downside because we are in a bearish move down, very powerful bearish move down, and we did came at least, we are kind of filling up this fair value gap as of now. So let's see what the news outcome will bring prior to us really understanding if we want to move down or we'll be going to our ultimate target, which I believe we want to go to left. All right, but again, I could be wrong. Let's all just wait patiently and see later, roughly around 10 o'clock. Okay, so guys, let's go into some cryptocurrencies today. So let me remove this because this was the target yesterday, which really the market smashed it. It's a very beautiful move yesterday. Okay, I really wish I hold. Okay, but I don't regret. I do not regret it because we never know, guys. We never know how the market will actually choose to react eventually. We can never really know this. Okay, so I am not really seeing that much in ETH as of now. Okay, we kind of like am consolidating. If I go smaller time frame, are we? Kind of like this is considered kind of consolidating because it is the highest point, this is the lowest point. Okay, whenever market came inside here, we are inside of the zone only. Don't get confused in terms of the movements. We are literally just inside of the same range. Okay, draw a box, easy for you guys to see that. So we're not really having much of a directional bias as of now. I know we are moving in the sense towards the upside line. That is the bigger picture that of what we can understand as of now. But for later on, right, when the news comes out, it won't really affect the, how to say, crypto space for the news slightly, but at least New York session will affect it. At least we will start to see some form of movements. So wait, guys, let me just check certain things out. Okay, we do have certain form liquidity here already being taken out. I don't want to give you guys simply analysis also because I want to make sure you guys get quality information because I want you guys to really see the potential in trading. Okay, we potentially could be moving up or down a little bit lower. Okay, roughly we could be moving down to this level here prior to really showing us a potential move. So guys, my overall prediction for ETH so far is still towards the upside lah, but not ready for any entry lah. Okay, not ready for any entry. I feel we'll be moving down first. Okay, at least this level 3595.90 might be taken out. After that, only potentially we could be seeing a move up lah, potentially only. So maybe we might come down all the way to this key level prior to really starting to see a potential move up, because overall the directional bias, it does seem as if we want to move higher, but for now, later on when the New York session open, I believe we want to move down first. So the same thing that I see for BTC lah. BTC actually I anticipated to move down first, at least to this level, prior to potentially starting to see any form of movements back towards the upside. But not 100% sure yet because, like I said, I was anticipating for this move to actually come back inside this range. I never expected to go really low. And also, you can see these rejections here, right? These are all very important levels to look out for lah in trading. Let me just confirm if I got remove those, how to say, buy limit orders. Sorry, sell limit orders. Cancel. Yep, cancelled. I don't usually like putting sell limit because I was praying earlier. So that's why I set the sell limit opportunity. Lah. But okay, lah, it did move in a certain sense, but it didn't trigger. Nevertheless, later on, I will still be focusing on this potential entry opportunity. If I see bears coming in, okay, then I might enter for selling opportunity. Lah. But if that happens, right, then probably ETH will move a little bit more lower, at least to this key level. So let's see, in terms of how the market later will be playing out. Okay, so Solana, okay, let me remove this. Sorry, it's yesterday our target, right? Solana, let me see. We did take out those levels already. Same sense, guys. Same sense like ETH. See? This is the levels. Okay, this is the zone. We basically still inside of the zones. Not really consolidation, but we're not really showing a real directional bias in the probability of we want to move higher or we actually want to move lower for Solana as well. But again, if BTC wants to follow what we are able to predict here, then probably Solana also might be having a move towards the downside. We do have fair value gaps here that is waiting to be potentially be filled right now. We don't not seeing much of an impact. We do have one mini zone here. This is one mini zone here. This is the one. Okay, this is one mini zone. That we can wait and see if price comes back inside of this range, right? What price wants to do. What I mean by that is like this. Okay, price come back inside this zone. If we start to see bears, then potentially we can focus on a selling opportunity. If we start to really disrespect this zone, probably we'll be going to this key level. So let's see lah for Solana how the market potentially will be reacting later on after this zone comes in. But personally, I'm more focused today on BTC. Okay, because BTC is a bit clear. ETH, no. Solana is okay lah actually. So I'll be focusing on BTH and Solana. for potential entry opportunity. Okay, Dogecoin. So let me just go through one more Dogecoin now for you guys. Dogecoin, what is Dogecoin showing me? Okay, Dogecoin showing me we probably are going to be starting move towards the upside now. We are currently inside of a zone as of now. We are not ready in the smaller time frames yet, okay, but Dogecoin is showing me a potential opportunity that we want to move towards the upside. Also, price action is a little bit pretty. So this is right now anyone's game line. It's in the sense of who will actually move in which direction. Since BTC most probably is showing me he want to move down, but again we have to be very well aware of these two things. Okay, these things are essentially liquidity sweeps where market wanted to come to a certain place to really just take out forms of liquidity prior to a potential move in the actual direction of buyers price wants to go to. But nevertheless, I will still focus and see how this zone market will react prior to making any potential buy or sell opportunity. So Lana, I really have to see this zone, how market will react. I don't like taking trades in between key levels. I've shared with you guys this before. But nevertheless, I do want to see how the market will react. Only if something is very clear, then only I might be focusing on a potential entry opportunity. So now I change my priority to Dogecoin because why we are inside of a key level and price is making a few things in the sense of preparation for potential move up, but not ready yet. Okay, so let me just mark out a potential target that we can aim for. Okay. Okay. This key level looks very good for me as of now to potentially aim for, but closest range of liquidity of course will be these ones. Of course will be these ones here, and then the key level ranges. These are the close forms of liquidity. Okay, primarily we can aim for 21240 0.212 21240 because this one all is low resistance liquidity. They're very close by to each other. So only if I see something else a little bit more happening in the smaller time frames, I might be entering for buying opportunity for Dogecoin. So let's see how the market plays out later. After New York session opens roughly within 10 o'clock, and then we see for potential entry opportunity. But again, nevertheless, if I enter, I will share with you guys on my Instagram page. So if you guys would like to follow me on my Instagram, I do have the Instagram handle, okay, in the link in the description below. So you guys can consider doing that. You can let me know also you're from YouTube. I appreciate that so much. Okay, guys. So I think that's it for me to share with you guys right now. Then, see, also gold is right now moving very powerfully towards the upside. So that means this level is currently still being respected As of now we are currently respecting this level. Yeah, but no entry opportunity yet for me personally. Okay. Nevertheless, I will still keep an eye on gold. GBP, JPY. Okay, let's see. Let's see if these levels you want to move down to take out or not later. Yeah, okay, guys. So I think, guys, I will end the live stream here. So just remember the pairs that we spoke about now, which essentially for crypto space is Dogecoin, BTC, Solana, and the forex side is gold, GBP, JPY, GBP, USD, and USD, JPY. AUD I know we did speak about it, but again, it's only one thing happened, so it's not something that I would prioritize you guys to focus on personally. And the same goes for USD CHF. We took out a certain liquidity that I was anticipating to take today, but it's not really showing me any other signs for either we want to move up or we want to move down. So these are all of the pairs, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 pairs today that something potentially is about to happen. Just remember the directional bias and also the advice I give you guys to wait for prior to potentially entering any opportunity for buy or sales. Just remember liquidity is the thing that market is going to. Make sure we identify them where they are, okay, and then only be able to take trades according to that bias. All right. We don't take trades just because price is going to go up, going to go down. If it's going up, okay, fine. Why you want to go up? If you want to go up here, where is going to go up? All right. Remember this, Always ask this question to you guys now. So, guys, I think I'll end the live stream here. I appreciate every single one of you who is joining the live stream. Thanks. No worries, Lion. Thank you so much for joining the live stream, and I will catch you all in the very next live stream. Take care, guys. Trade safely. Very good night. Goodbye.